not so bad for the Storm anymore.
No.
This is normally a lane, like when OD gets 4 or 5, you have to leave. Because any rotation that's a kill on you.
That lane's fairly static. And outside of this mid lane, okay, top lane actually, Batrider dropping very well low. Now with the poison touch you use, verified to try and turn this around. Milan with 5 stacks on top of him. That'll be the first blood going in favor of Imperial after all. Mitch, well, we'll get the counter kill. And Neuer not punching hard enough to bring him down in turn.
Like, being even with this build, I think's a bad sign. And the Storm's nearly gonna be 6 once he pops his bounty rune. Treant hasn't come to do anything here once, he's had no pressure on him. But at least they're getting kills in top lane. I don't think they'll kill Sand King, because he can always going triple null, super lane based.
Yeah.
It's gonna make him a lot stronger around the 10 to 15 minute mark.
Top lane again, hestejoe, starting to drop low with a rotation F from Gogi, and they will be able to finish him off. Straight up TP'd up top after going back to base to heal, so not easy to go like the drums build this game.
I think Tranquil's drums, it's just a stronger fighting build, and if you look at how Imperial are itemizing, Ace is going very stat heavy.
Okay.
Babyknight, very stat heavy.
Easy dive down bottom in the meantime, but yeah. Stack will be farmed. Now in a 1v1 up against Neuer. He's not going to win that. He has Shallow Grave, but no TP actually, but a couple of stick charges. Now buying enough time for Mitch to come through, but Neuer, well, and still be able to find this kill coming through. Slows from both sides, hestejoe joining the party, and there it is. He snacks it for himself, and Mitch, well, gotta be careful about these stick charges, but now Gogi coming in as well with a bit of a jump. Extra burst time towards hestejoe, gets a flame back up, but not much more. Mitch, though, he will take out for this. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Burrow strikes have a decent range on that, but you still have to walk in. Babyknight a little bit too late there on the respawn. Still gets that off. Bit of a overgrowth there from Tree and Protector, but I think he should still end up falling here. Mitch with the Turtle Grave just in case. Yeah, Babyknight a little bit slow on the reaction there. I feel like he could have seen him earlier.
No, I think he's just misclicked. Honestly.
Obviously, if you look at that lifesteal's net worth in comparison, he's just being demolished as you would expect. But the thing is,
everything's going well.
Do elements need lifestealer to be farmed if the Storm Spirit is as farmed as he is? Like, can he make up for that?
I think he needs to get his gold through being active on the map as opposed to hitting creeps.
Diving down bottom, Milan will fall to the Euphoric Shield of all things, Swiftending. Still hugging the tower.
And the chicken.
Oh god, the chicken too, wow.
That's
the
really good for them.
Wrong place at the wrong time right there.
Damage or heal right now. No lockdown. The Weaver actually cares about. 1 second stun is minimal at this point.
Yeah.
He needs more levels, so he actually has like Liquid Fire to push the towers, maxed out Ice Path for controlling the fights.
Element set up top, but it's Imperial who want to fight Ace right in the middle of that. With the Weave still going, doesn't have an easy time bringing him down, especially not with Shelgrave as well, but Max still nibbling away at Mitch, being slowed down by 5 napalm stacks, so he will take out at the end of that, just using the last to ensure it. Now Milan will TP out, Overgrowth is at the ready if they want to use it, but also Babyknight with his imprisonment, enough to stop that. Meanwhile, I don't know where Ace is at, but yeah, they do finish. Oh yeah, he turned back instead of chasing down Jakiro.
Lose anything. As you said, they give a tiny bit of space to Lifestealer, but their transition is very simple. They move from top lane to mid lane. As long as Babyknight doesn't die here, chances are this gets
some help. Nice little force dive out of the Ice Path here. Still gets dragged back, but living armor keeping him alive. Now to turn around Gogi. No more mana to play with here, but still enough to make sure that that hammer doesn't actually drop him, but still the Bucks nibbling away at him. They need to try and take it down, but Imperial is on the hunt. Ace gets one last attack off, and the Overgrowth holds Milan and Jakiro in that fight as well. Prisman, Mitch are coming back in with the epicenter, but it's only on an Ab add-on, who does not care at all with his ultimate still at the ready. Turns into a 4-man wipe at the end of the day. Swiftending and not out of the woods yet either. He tried to come and help, but now he's under-targeting, trying to survive, but I don't think that's gonna... Actually, maybe if we can invest into a creep, gonna lay this a little bit more, giving him some extra health points. Buck nibbling away at him. And Wasoon has been replaced by the bounty, so Ace is just gonna counter and picked it up. Swiftending was imprisoned, kept for later, so a bit of a delayed one, but still a full 5-man wipe. But yeah.
I think It's just how the mechanic works, unfortunately.
Yeah. It really shouldn't, because technically, okay, that's a Shell Grave TP attempted, but at very least forces out a lasso, but another easy kill. Imperial into another tower right now, but it looks a bit of Ace chopping away at it.
It's not a bad kill to give up, because they're probably giving up something. But this
I'd
could
be
be
giving up
more
more Storms for it. Doesn't actually have a lot of mana, and now Babyknight with a blink, showing that one off. Once again, the Mac
That's really
mobility
good
build
from
definitely
Imperial.
working out.
Yeah, they find the Dazzle, Storm gets a bit greedy, doesn't TP out immediately when he should know the rotation's coming, because they weren't hitting the tier 1. And I was going to say, if it's only Dazzle that dies, his cores get some space and they lose the tower. They're going to lose the tower anyway. But this is what can't happen.
Shakiro. Maybe Babyknight has to pay for it here. Another imprisonment at the ready. Still a couple of heals left from Rise. He triggers his own ultimate. Swiftending trying to bring down the Patrol, but just flies away. Now, okay. It's Babyknight fell down, but it's just the Aegis. Mitch cannot continue this fight. German attack almost finished him off, so yeah, Babyknight can just continue with another.
Chain the fights back to back, because as long as you have Aegis, you're looking to fight. You're always going to be, on paper, the winning side.
Babyknight now might regret giving up his Aegis, gets jumped on with a long zip after that smoke initiation. Lifesteal inside Sanking now. Imperial, well, they want to try and turn this around. They should maybe get LeBron, but walks out. Still has the Dazzle behind him, but the nice little overgrowth on top of the box. Ace right in the middle of all of that. The epicenter, though, might be enough to finish off the battle, but still plenty of heals on the side of Imperial. They're still continuing the fight. Ace just looking to lock down a target. It's going to be Milan. Gogi TPing out on the side. Nothing left to cancel it by the looks of it. He will be able to stay alive, same for Swiftending, and just Delta splits the other way with his armlet. At very least a bit of a consolation, couple of kills there on the two supports.
Because right now they are all so tanky. Like, they're all in and around 1400 health, decent armor on most of the heroes because of Aquila and then the base.
Yep.
And then they just have so much healing that if lifesteal is not on top of the target with rage, I don't think you have the damage.
Yep. This
But
build
at the
living
end of the
armor here
day,
coming through, the Leech Seed also does a lot of work in these fights when everyone's clustered up. Plus the constant, alright, that's the dead one. Plus the constant spam there from the Mist Coil, I suppose, from the Abaddon as well, helps out. TP actually being cancelled, I believe. He has a final imprisonment onto Gogi, but he's plenty of mana left. Just slip out of there, but that does mean that the rest of the supports who came in to try and help will just offer themselves up for Ace. Cannot get the Shell Grave off. That's one freebie. Swiftending Mitch. Not feeling comfortable engaging there. Strike and then throw down a liquid fire. But in this game, you don't have that.
they have it at massively reduced effectiveness, fortunately. And
Nice
you
little
see
catch.
like how little counterplay they have. They have a Sand King that can jump. Storm doesn't really want to jump there, and they can just like freely get picked off. Desto on Weaver now, so everyone does a decent amount of damage to towers. They also have like the Curse of Avernus to work with, so their push gets a bit better. And with how they're frontlining this, there's really nothing that threatens them. As long as Abaddon has ult, he can always get a shield on the Weaver and save him.
Oh, gonna go on Ace as a defensive imprisonment as he goes down to half health. Follow up, stun though, and actually they bring him down with the extra magical burst damage. Rise, next on the list, no ultimate at the ready. It's two freebies. Imperial maybe overestimating their own capabilities here after these last couple of fights. I guess that's what
having a really well-timed stun.
Guess that's what happens when everything goes right in this old Lincoln to stop these kind of to stop the disables that elements do have. Words are hard.
Yeah, he was also facing the wrong way, so if Babyknight forced him, then he would have been out of range for the shield. And that was just like the worst thing happening for Imperial. But then they get something good straight away. The Sand King tries to split push, gets the mana, and
still in the midst of that, but now gets controlled by Gogi. Okay, that was just a casual feed. Now hestejoe also in the midst of all of that. Overgrowth to try and delay this with Noya. Doesn't have the damage to follow up.
Oh, they got really sloppy
What is happening there? That was really unnecessary. Control those if they want to try and bring him down, but TP a little bit too long. hestejoe might still find it actually with the Yule Scepter. It's only Milan, but hey, better than nothing.
That's still good.
Yeah.
Like if it's just Storm up there, he gets away, that rotation gets wasted, there's space on the other side of the map. Now they get something out of it.
Yep.
And Dazzle's not irrelevant kill, especially when this mid tower is so low. They're gonna have the confidence now to just walk down, get that tower for free.
Macropie trying to delay this, but only delay the creeps, but not Ace. There it is. The blank glass on Jakiro was exposed himself. Nothing he can do to protect himself. No dazzle for Grave.
Yeah, he just needed to not be there. Got a bit too greedy.
Finds the Bat Rider. You'll Scepter, Blink Dagger out perhaps, or Blink Dagger in as Babyknight comes in, just looking very scary here. They might find Midge and they might find Swiftending. Noya take care of the Lifestealer.
Oh, his mana.
While they just quickly take care of the Sand King. There was an Overgrowth available, but I don't think that
Controlled the area around Roche Pit. They don't have any wards, which could be a small problem. But they just need to get this Roshan, and that's like their next major game plan. Getting this free kill top is nice.
Okay. So quick.
Yeah, I mean,
time. That, but Babyknight says nope. Just gonna do what I gotta do. Gorgie in the midst of all of that, but just quickly zips out as he sees Noya coming through. Mitch trying to do the dazzle split up top and drag them away from the rest of Elements. Semi-successful he is. Ace still finds the extra support, and there's a last that cancel one of the TPs, and that's gonna be on the Storm Thread. He can still zip out a long, long way. Very long way, all the way to tier 2.
3.5 minutes on the Aegis.
Swiftending might
Oh,
get
they
the
don't
first tower of the game, but no, there's a turnaround.
Oh, look
Okay,
at that.
okay. Aegis is absolutely ridiculous right now. Nothing to invest into. Nothing in range here. The Overgrowth stopping the Rage TP, and this tower gonna be healed up again. So, oh, Mitch actually finds the Baton. He has his ultimate that'll trigger now. And with Gogi still having enough mana, they should be able to finish that one off though. Or maybe not, hestejoe. Well, trying to make it harder for them. Mitch with another stun. Is there any more help on the way? Looks like it. Yeah, Babyknight making an appearance. Prisman on 1, Gogi now out of mana, so he will fall to one more right click. And things are falling apart now for Elements. LeBron also on the run, trying to TP. Well, that worked in the early game, not so much nowadays. He'll be the tertiary kill there, and hestejoe still looking for more, but has to be careful. Weave on top of him, and sitting in the creep wave. That's a pretty nasty heal bomb, but Babyknight does not care about any of that because he's an OD with a triple kill and still in Aegis for 2 more minutes. And with that, this should be a tier 3, unless Elements can pull some crazy stuff. I mean, they do have the Blink Epicenter with the Lifestealer Bomb on the Storm Spirit, so potentially a lot of extra magical damage coming through.
And the problem is for them now though that like both the lanes are split and they don't have enough damage to burst one side down.
Going in Babyknight here, the Aegis holder, but didn't really work out. Storm dies immediately, Swiftending, well, also faces his fate. So GG has to be called. And
I wondered what silenced him there, and then Weaver has Bloodfawn instead Daedalus, which is definitely the correct call. And this is the reason why some people